What if a duck was afraid of water? Hello, hello, Miss Fairy's beloved friends. Let's begin our story. In a calm and peaceful lake, there lived a little duck named Bubu. All the other ducklings loved to swim. They splashed, dived, and laughed happily together. But not Bubu. Bubu was afraid of water. Every time his friends invited him, Bubu stayed at the edge of the lake, gently wiggling his feet, too scared to step in. "Come on, Bubu, the water is fun," said Kiki cheerfully. "Yes, you're a duck," added Tono with a giggle. Some of the other ducklings laughed softly. "A duck who's afraid of water," they said. Bubu lowered his head. He felt sad. He wanted to be like the others. But every time he looked at the water, his heart beat fast and his legs felt shaky. One quiet afternoon, while the others were playing, Miss Fairy appeared in a soft, glowing light. "Why are you sitting here alone, Bubu?" she asked gently. Bubu hesitated, then whispered, "I'm afraid of water, and everyone laughs at me." Miss Fairy smiled kindly. "It's okay to feel afraid. Every feeling has a story. Would you like to tell me yours?" Bubu nodded slowly. With a trembling voice, Bubu began, "When I was very little, I almost sank in the water. It went into my nose. I couldn't breathe. I was so scared." A small tear rolled down his cheek. "Since then, I've been afraid to go into the water." Miss Fairy listened with care. "Oh, I see," she said softly. "You are not a strange duck, Bubu. You were just trying to protect yourself." Bubu looked up, surprised. "I'm not strange." Miss Fairy shook her head with a warm smile. "Not at all, but maybe. We can try, little by little. You don't have to rush." The next day, Miss Fairy stood beside Bubu at the edge of the lake. "Today, let's just touch the water with your feet," she said. Bubu felt nervous, but he tried. One tiny step, then another. One tiny step, then another. His foot touched the cool water. He froze for a moment. His heart was beating fast, but nothing bad happened. "Well done," Miss Fairy said softly. Day by day, Bubu kept trying. On the first day, he only touched the water. On the second day, he stood a little longer. On the third day, he gently moved his feet. On the second day, he stood a little longer. On the third day, he gently moved his feet. On the third day, he gently moved his feet. His friends began to notice. "Look, Bubu is trying," whispered Kiki. One bright morning, Bubu took a deep breath. "I want to go a little deeper today," he said. Miss Fairy smiled proudly. With a brave little heart, Bubu stepped forward, slowly, deeper, until the water lifted him. For a moment, he felt scared. Then he remembered Miss Fairy's gentle voice. "Breathe, slowly." And then Bubu floated. I can do it," he cried with sparkling eyes. His friends cheered happily. "Bubu can swim." His friends cheered happily. "Bubu can swim." This time, no one laughed. Everyone was proud of him. From that day on, Bubu was not the fastest swimmer, but he was brave enough to enter the water. And most importantly, he was no longer afraid to try. Dear Miss Fairy's beloved friends. From Bubu the Little Duck, who was afraid of water, we learn that everyone has a reason behind their fears. And it's okay to take small, brave steps at your own pace. We learn that everyone has a reason behind their fears. And it's okay to take small, brave steps at your own pace. Thank you for listening to today's story. See you in the next magical tale. Bye-bye, Miss Fairy's beloved friends.